Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to teach you how to 10x your focus. Especially when you want to be an entrepreneur, you really need to focus on whatever you're doing. Whatever business you're trying to build out, you need to focus and devote your time to it. You need to commit time every day into putting work into your business in order for it to actually grow. So here are two practices or two things that you need to know in order to 10x your productivity. The first is Memento Distracto. It basically means that the distraction pulls your focus away. Either you need to get rid of that distraction or you need to remove yourself from the source of that distraction. The second is Memento Passo, which means that you have two values that are having a conflict against one another, and you need to prioritize one over the other, whether that's being like partying versus starting an ecom brand, and those are clashing together because you find yourself going to party more than actually working on your business. You need to decide which one comes first, either partying or your business. So it's either they both matter to you and you just pick any one you want, or one really stands out and matters more than the other. So a key thing that I want to leave you with is that if you can find meaning in suffering, then you have structured your beliefs and your values and priorities to the max meaning. This basically means that if you can be able to actually find joy in, let's say, building an ecom business, because it's actually hard to, you're doing the same thing every day, it gets boring. But if you can find joy in doing that, then you will find more meaning in what you're doing and why you are doing that. So here are two ways to ultimate focus. The first is sincerity, which is basically doing what you actually love doing and making money from it. This eliminates the part where you feel like it's boring or it's too hard or something like that, because you're actually doing it because you love it and you want to continue doing it, either because it's helping someone out or you just really enjoy it. The next is imprisonment. This is basically where you force yourself to do it. You eliminate every distraction and everything that's stopping you from focusing on that work. You just remove it and you focus on that work. Even though it's hard and you don't like it, you still focus on it. So whichever path you choose, whether you actually love the e-com store you're doing, or if you don't like it but you still want to do it because it'll make you money, it doesn't really matter why you're doing it. All that matters is that you remove any distractions that are stopping you from accomplishing it and you push forward and get it done. So basically your homework is basically to just make a list of distractions that are distracting you from actually getting to where you want to be. Make a list of them, then start eliminating them from your life. If one of them pops up while you're doing your work and you're focusing on your work, get rid of it right away. Keep your workspace nice and tidy. Make sure that nothing gets in the way of you actually finishing the work that you wanted to accomplish for that day. Another thing that you want to do when being focused is you actually want to be productive. When you're productive, the work tends to become faster and you don't really think about time. Time just seems to fly by. To do this, you want to have times where you take a break from your work. It's important to actually take breaks because it allows your brain to cool down and refresh before moving back in. Next is to measure your productivity. You want to measure how long it takes you to do that work and how fast you are able to actually accomplish it, because then it gives you an idea of the next time you do it, how you could quickly do the work and not waste time on it. Next is time. Time is basically the amount of time you put before you take a break. So you could do 30 minutes, then take a 5-minute break, then 30 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Or you could do 1 hour, then take a 10-minute break, another hour, then take another 10-minute break, something like that. So your discipline depends on your experimentation. So experimenting with different times that work with you, how long you're able to actually stay focused on that work and get it done. Also depends on your self-awareness, how aware you are of the things around you and what you want to accomplish as well. And you need to discover how to safely push yourself to a limit where you can be focused and productive. So some people believe that time equals productivity, but that isn't true. What someone does for 2 hours and you could get it done in an hour doesn't mean that you did it worse. It could mean that they just were not completely focused on that work like you were. So that's all I have for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.